Hello, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. Today we're going to make a waterfall card. So this is the finished one here, and when you pull this tab, it flips over the pages like so. So easy card to make. Now there's two ways we can do this. Karen Burniston has a die set that will make this card. And this makes it great because you don't have to do all the measurements. It's all done. You just die cut it out and put it together. But if you don't have the die set, I'm going to show you how to make it just by doing it manually and doing it all yourself. So the papers I'm using today on this card are from Couture Creations. So it's the new release one. They've got Australia's Natural Beauties collection. So you can get a 6.5 by 6.5 inch paper pad, and it's got double-sided pieces in there that you can cut out or use as whole sheets. So they're really pretty, very Australian. And you can get ephemera packs with all the already die cut out pieces that you can attach. So we're going to be using some of these today. And you can also buy a 12 by 12 pack as well. Beautiful papers. So that's what we're going to be using today to make this card. So let me show you how I have done this. So to start off with, the base card is 11 by 4 inches or 28 by 10 centimetres. So you fold it in half. And then we have a matte piece on the front, which is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Or 13.5 by 9.5 centimetres. So I've already attached that to save a little bit of time. So I've just used all-purpose art glue from Couture Creations, but some people prefer to use double-sided tape, so it's whatever your preference is. Now this is for the pull tab. So you need a piece that's 6.5 by 1.5 inches or 16 by 4 centimetres. Score it at 1/2 inch and 5.5 inches or 1.3 by 14 centimetres. So that'll give us two little tabs that we're going to fold over. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard, if you just have a ruler and a tool that's got a blunt end or a stylus or something, just mark out your measurements and then score on those measurements to give you a score line, and that will make it easier to fold where you want it to fold. Now, on that, we're going to have this piece here, which is 4 3/4 by 1 1/4 inches or 12 by 3.3 centimetres. Then you're going to cut out 4 pieces that are 2 3/4 inch square or 7 centimetres square. So you need 4 of those. And then you need to cut out 4 decorative pieces of paper that are 2.5 by 2.5 inches or 6.5 by 6.5 centimetres. Now I've already attached all of mine together to save a little bit of time. So again, I've just used the glue, but you can, if you prefer, do double-sided tape. So there's those. So then, I'll just put those over there. You need 3 pieces. Where are we? So 3 that are 2.5 by 2 inches or 6.3 by 5 centimetres. So 3 of those. And this is to make the waterfall mechanism part. So you need a piece that is 11 by 7 centimetres or 4.5 by 2 3/4 inch. And then score it at 1/2 inch, 1 inch and 1.5 inches or 1.2, 2.5 and 3.7 centimetres. So that you've got 3 little sections there. Now I've added double-sided adhesive between my score lines. Again, you can use glue if you prefer. So that's that piece. So now let's put it together. So I've already got these together, so you would then mount these together ready to put on here. So this first one is going to cover this bottom square. So we'll just pop some glue on there. And put that into place. So that lines up exactly on the bottom. And we'll push that down. So now on your score lines, fold them towards the back and burnish them to give them a nice crisp, sharp fold. So then we'll go to the second one. And then the third one. Okay, then flip it up so you've got your first score line showing, or your first scored section showing, and we're going to just remove the tape. If you're not doing the tape, this is where you would then add some glue. Just take care of when you're using the glue that you don't go too far over. Okay, so now we're going to line up this one with the top of that scored fold and push that into place. Then we'll flip it to the next scored line and either add your glue or your tape, whichever you prefer, and repeat the same process. So you're going to pop that onto there. And then we have our third one. So when it comes to doing your third one, the first thing we're going to do is, with your pull mechanism, we're going to fold that large bottom score line up. And we'll just pop some glue on there. So this is just to make it a little bit thicker and stronger, since this is where it's going to be pulled. And then add your other bit of paper on top. Whoops. Just put glue all over the table there. That'll do wonders. And we'll just pop that on there. Then I'm going to remove the backing paper or add some glue, again your choice. Then we're going to put this, so I probably didn't need to add the tape onto here, but it'll make it stronger. So lining this up with your score line in the centre, I'm going to use my mat underneath to make sure I've got it in the centre. And we're going to flip that over onto there and push that into place. And then we'll just add a little bit more tape onto this side. And remove that backing. And then we're going to place the last one. Again, like we did with the others, we're going to line it up with the top of the scored line, or the top of the card, I should say. Pop that into place and press it down, so that will now make your flip. Okay, so now we're going to attach it to the card. So what I'm going to do now, so I've got a punch here. So I'm going to work out, so if that goes about in the centre of the card there, and we're going to make a little part hole here. Punch that out. So now you can easily grab this. So we're going to now flip them all over. And on the back here, where you've got this space here, we're going to add some sticky dots. So again, you can use glue if you prefer. I'm just going to pop a few little sticky dots here on either side. Make sure it's not going to get in the way of your flipping pages. And one more. And you also need to make sure it's not going to interfere with your pulling mechanism either. And then put all that back into place and line your pull tab up with the bottom of the card and push that into place. Now that should stay there. Just straighten it up a bit more. Give it a good push to make sure it's stuck. And there it is. There's that. So now I'm just, you can, if you want to, you can get stickers or all sorts of things to actually right pull. Let me just pop this in my glue so it doesn't dry out on me. I'm just going to right pull on here. If you're using this set, it's actually got little tabs that you can die cut out that says pull. So that's that, and we'll just put, we'll just pop a little sentiment on there. So this, obviously you can decorate it to suit any occasion that you like. So I'm just putting happy times so it can be a bit generic. And then what we're going to do is we've got these other little pieces here. So just pull that down and we're going to just attach these to the inside of there. You can leave it blank if you like, but I think it looks nice having a little bit of decoration there. So we'll just pop those in there. And again, you can add more to that if you like. Totally up to you. You can have it as much or as little on them as you like. So I'll just stick these other two into place. So while I'm doing this, I'll just let you know that I do have a couple of Facebook groups. Oh, I blocked it up again. That's what you get when you leave the pin out of it. I have a couple of Facebook groups. One's called Cardmaking for Beginners and Beyond. The other one's called Barossa Valley Crafts. So you can join those if you like. I'll add the links in the description. And you can come and join like-minded people for card making or just crafts in general. We're not limited to brands. Well, branded products anyway, not copies of branded products. Not having much luck here. I must have really left that dry a bit too much. There we go, that's got it. And we'll just pop that one on there. Now I'll put the pin in now so that I don't forget. There we go. And that's the card done. How easy is that? And it's very effective, and you could do it for birthdays and things and have photos of the people or the person that the card is for. And then you can just put your greetings on the inside. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, do give me the thumbs up, and do feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see more of my tutorials. As for the papers, I suggest that you search for a stockist near you for the Couture Creation papers. They are beautiful and they have a lovely variety of papers. So here's another card I've done using the same papers, just experimenting and playing. And they also have an embossing folder. So I don't know whether you can see the embossing on the green there. So yeah, just a bit of fun. All right, look, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye.